Well, at first, he really seemed to be like a vacuum cleaner, like he really wanted information. And there was no, to go back to the business with the, what do you call it, the passport, the false line. There was nothing overtly manipulative about it. He wanted to know, what did I think of derivatives trading? Did I think that the stock market was properly regulated, or did it need more? What, how did we have the most broadly shared prosperity in 50 years? Was it just an accident? Was it just technology? Or do we have specific policies? He wanted to know stuff like that. And it was great for the first, 2 or 3, 4, or 5 conversations. But I could tell that it was like, you guys are in politics. Don't you ever feel like sometimes somebody's talking to you and then they're just checking the box and they got to go do something else and be somebody else? That's the way I felt.
Interesting. The international travel you took with Mr. Epstein, it represented a significant investment of time and money on his behalf.
Yeah.
And I did miss the first portion of this, so if any of this is repetitive, I apologize. Your arrangement was that you would spend an hour of conversation with him on topics of his choosing, and that
So he testified, just so that
I'm
you
sorry, I
know,
wasn't-
on economics and politics.
on economics and politics.
Thank you.
Okay.
That was it.
And that was the arrangement, and the rest was in-kind donation, the
For
flights.
all the
time.
long haul flights, yeah. If we were gone 4 hours or more, I'd give him an hour.
Okay. Did you ever ask him directly why he was willing to finance these trips and provide you with access to the plane?
I did.
So much. And what was his reaction to that
He
question?
said, I think you did a good job as president and you managed to get reelected, and you're the first Democrat in 60 years that got reelected. I want to know what happened. And I want to understand it. And that was it. He never was, it was never like he was trying to suck up to me or anything. He just was, it was very straightforward. But after a while, it was obvious that he had done what he intended to do, and he was kind of going through the motions, and he didn't really care about I really cared about this AIDS thing. I thought we had a chance to build something that would revolutionize the treatment of all mass illnesses. Same thing with tuberculosis and malaria, and sure enough, we did. But I thought we were on the verge of something big, and he didn't much care about it, and I had a bunch of people that did. So we went our different ways.
And as you pointed out, we're all in the political process, certainly not playing at the levels that you have in your career. But do you believe that this was, in essence, Epstein being a political junkie and looking for that association?
Yes, and I didn't know what else. All I knew was that but after we started, when I got this thing going and people could see it like a chugging engine, then we had more and more people interested in helping. And I wanted to have people there that I knew were genuinely caring. I know it sounds funny, but it matters, because when you start something like this, you're going to have rough times, spots, things are not going to go right. You're going to have to solve new problems. Far better to have people who are passionate about this.
So,
First, during your relationship or the time that you knew Mr. Epstein, what did you understand his job to be?
I'm not sure I knew. It was never clear to me. But he could have been living on investing the profits he'd already made. I knew he was his finance guy.
And you just testified to Les Wexner being one of his clients. Did he ever make any other representations about who his clients were?
No, but I never asked either.